Coach, you had said before the game on Saturday that a desperate team is always a really dangerous team. Did you see some of that desperation in the way that the Pelicans played tonight?
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's perfect, Marnie. They actually came out and beat us to the punch every single time tonight. And then I think we continue to let our poor shooting night kind of affect some of our defense at times, which we hadn't been doing. But I thought we got some good looks early, and they just didn't go down, and then we kind of lost our confidence in that, and then our shot selection late got really loose. But all credit to them, they came out, they played like they needed to get the win.
Kind of along those lines, did you see it more as just missing shots tonight, or was the offense not?
It's still hard to watch. There's not a lot of rhythm out there. Guys that are trying to do too much by themselves. Not letting the ball do the work. Things that we talked about, getting that flow. I thought we did it a little bit early, and then we didn't get the results that we wanted, and then as a result, we kind of went away from it.
With D'Lo, is there anything in particular that you think he might need to do better to get going?
Listen, every player goes through a slump at some point in the season. His just happens to be right now, and we're starting. He's got to, he's not the only one that's not particularly shooting the ball well, but yeah, he'll be fine. We try and get him going early in the game today, but he'll be fine. I'm not worried too much. So.
Chris, how do you see Cat handling his emotions when things aren't going his way, especially with the officiating?
Yeah, it's got to be a point for him. Thought he was some tough calls out there, and just got to play through them. He's got to just trust that it'll come back around to him at some point in time, and tried to stick up for him. I thought that over the last 2 days that he got pushed around a lot, unnecessarily so, and he tried to fight back, but yeah, he's got to try to control it a little bit better.
When you do see guys out there that are trying to do too much, as you said, is there a way to try and calm them down, or how do you try and just get them to relax a little bit and play more in the flow? Yeah,
that's what we're trying to do in the timeouts. Just maybe try to run a few more set plays and stuff like that. Just go back to one of our favorite sets, which paid dividends for a little bit, but then we turned it over a few times, right? So yeah, I think it's just everyone's pressing, so we're just going to have to keep working at it. So.
Talked about Carl and maybe being unnecessarily pushed around and whatnot. That happens a lot when he faces these big physical centers. I don't know if that's what they just try to do against him, but how do you address that?
He's we don't really address it. We let him play him straight up. We weren't going to double him, and I thought he did a good job of battling. We got hurt on the offensive glass. He had 9 offensive rebounds. Just bulldozes his way underneath there, and we just got to do a better job. Cat takes these challenges, so there's not a lot of addressing that we need to do, really.